EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going.
26-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face third and a yard. Here's a designed run. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Not much. Second and long coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
7th
6.
play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll find Rashad White. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Up of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second and 10. Stafford working from the pistol. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Rams.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. So if they come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. They put Adams in motion. Now a second down throw for Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. The shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark.
Well, if that was a pickup on first or second down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
That one on target. So Williams, he's got it.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding. It's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. It is 2nd and 9. The motion man is Nakua. Second down, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A second effort, and he is in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Now the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
7.
To throw is Daniels. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And this will be incomplete. Shoot for Terry McLaurin that time.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's going to try it here again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Once again, they keep it on the ground. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Come to the line now for first down and 10. Stafford now. He's going to look deep for Adams. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jake Moody to kick
just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Oh, he's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's in! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
14. Commanders, nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Daniels. Has caught. That's Wayne. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, second and goal. Now, this looks like a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this is where having a guy like Jaden Daniels just really becomes a weapon. Down here, Mike, in the red zone, defensive coordinators hate mobile quarterbacks, both in scramble pass, but then also designed run. And that's exactly what this was from the jump. He's just unique in the open field. His ability to both make guys miss and get the tough yards. They're going to continue to activate him down here, especially when it results in touchdowns.
Pushed out to his left. Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Stafford now on first down. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Brings up second.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Stafford next on second down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Open space to the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
His kick is good, and the Rams extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Commanders 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And for